Let's go.
Yeah. I was just gonna check my audio once that switches and it catches up.
Yep. Should be. Should be. All right, folks.
Alright, there we go.
Welcome back to Jimbo VR. Hey, again, I'm accompanied by my good homie, the ultimate wingman, Whisper DCS, right over
Hey
there.
everybody.
And we're going to be doing
So,
a custom-made sortie that he's made for us to fly in the F-14 Tomcats, as voted for by popular demand on our Discord. So if you want to be the one who decides what we do next, join our Discord, which is linked in the description, and it's also linked in the pinned comments of the live chat. But
yep.
without further ado, we'll go ahead and let Whisper here, who's got us in a silly custom livery with the Santa hat on it. We're gonna let Whisper give
Yeah,
us a
we got
briefing on what type of mission we're gonna be doing, and specifically what ordnance we're gonna be working with.
Yep.
So,
Alright, so
take it
the
away.
situation that we have, it's 2002, December of that year, or 2001. The Egyptian Navy has, and Air Force have engaged the Egyptian Navy has engaged a U.S. ship that it believed was operating too close to its waters, though it was international waters. It damaged and actually sunk that ship as a relatively small ship, but nonetheless, the presidential administration, has decided that a proportional strike is an appropriate answer to this, so that the USS George Washington, which was on deployment already in the Mediterranean, has been tasked with sending out a strike package to engage a few ships at a port, the port of Alexandria. We are those two aircraft that are being dispatched. We both are equipped with two GBU-10 2,000-pound laser-guided bombs, one Phoenix, AIM-54 Phoenix long-range active radar missile, one Sparrow semi-active radar missile, two Sidewinders, drop tanks, gun ammo. You know the drill. Possible air threat, we don't know exactly how they will react, but our primary task is to go and sink as many of the ships that we can that are in the port, so hopefully 4 with our ordnance. There's a variety of cruisers and other smaller patrol boats and supply ships and things that are there. The only ships that are in the part of the port we're going to be engaging are military, and therefore all valid targets for this sortie. And as usual, just breaking the immersion a little bit, don't take this as me having any negative feelings towards Egypt. This is not political.
None of our missions are ever political. We're biased.
Nope, of course not. It's just the theoretical situation that we're in. But anyway, we're gonna get started up here. Jimbo, on your screen you probably have something that says we're waiting for salute or something like that. To get rid of that, if you go to your controls and go to Super Carrier, under the Tomcat thing, and it says carrier helpers toggle, carrier messages toggle, and a couple other things. So
Super
you
Carrier
can
under the Tomcat thing. Where do I get access to that?
So you see if you just search carrier in the command search.
Yeah.
You're gonna need carrier helpers toggle and carrier messages toggle. So you can set your own keybinds, but the first one, to get rid of that message, you want to do left alt, left control, left shift M, as you can see there. So I already did that. I'm gonna get started up here though.
So carrier helper toggle?
Carrier messages toggle, I think, is the first one to do.
Alright. I have both of them configured now. Which one do I press? The helper or the messages?
Messages. You'll see a little pop-up.
I press messages. It's gone now. Now what?
Yep. Startup. Just do your normal startup for now, and then I'll let you know the next thing.
Alright.
There are a couple bugs with this, just as an FYI, and there was one thing, it at first didn't let me let the ground crew taxi, but I think you have to have ground air supply on still. It's weird, but we'll see. I'll figure that out again once we get there, and I'll help you too.
Okay,
but it is really cool having the ground crew taxi you around. I tested this mission, and it's cool. Alright, so you gotta crank.
Someone just ejected out of my aircraft.
What the?
I didn't tell anyone to do that.
No, it was just tweaking.
So what do I do?
Alright, for the new slot. Just get back in the slot. That's so weird.
So how do I prevent that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, great.
Just there's bad feeling about this. Oh, now you're next to me.
Yeah, but you don't have the Santa hat on your aircraft. It's weird.
No, because you're in that aircraft.
Oh,
Because you're the CAG. There's only
can't
that.
you put the Santa hat
specifically.
on yours?
No, because there's only one of that plane.
Nah, just put it on yours, just for the sortie.
No. I'm gonna just stick with this one.
Dang. Well then, let's switch.
Copy.
No, well, I get to look at you with the Santa hat on.
Oh man, I wanted to see the Santa hat. All right,
We'll go in
fine.
F2 view.
Ground air supply. Copy.
I do like that. Season's greetings. We're gonna drop a couple.
Dude, don't eject. What the
4,000.
heck is this guy doing? Just quit freaking out, man.
I don't know why he's tweaking. I don't know if you can disable him ejecting. You might be able to if in the gesture menu.
Yeah, I just want to make it so he dies. That's
I
the
guess.
objective here.
Are you
Gas
going to
tuning
run
in?
ejection
Ladies and
seat?
gentlemen.
Gas
is
tuning
in
into the wrong stream right now. I get.
No
It's
gas
good to
jam
see.
stream.
It's good to see how much of a treacherous.
Well, who was it? Was it NatureNut or was someone else who just went in my stream just to ask if you were streaming or something?
You're like, dude,
left,
you're
or just to
just
say
my-
hi to you.
You're just my
And then dip.
resource for Jibbo VR's streams. That's all that you. That's all that you provide.
Wow.
All right, I don't see the message anymore. So do I have to press
Yeah, because
message?
No, you don't need
Or
it.
no?
You don't need it up there. It's just
So if I don't see the message on my screen, then I don't have to press the.
No.
The
no.
carrier
I just
message
told you to
button. Okay,
toggle it because it's annoying and in the way.
Understandable. Set my radar altimeter. My retard altimeter. Alright, let me go ahead and configure my wings here. Actually, maybe I'll configure my wings like.
Don't do it
you're
when I'm
not
next to you.
me.
You just wait until the shooter tells you, or the whatever this position is. Aircraft handler, flight director, plane director.
How do I get this guy to line up the INS?
If you open the gesture menu and click
How do I
start
make
up,
him do it
and then
faster?
it still takes. There's some time. It is saved so that we have stored alignment, so it shouldn't take too long.
I pressed the gesture menu. All I see is abort start.
Yeah,
In
so it's
spot.
fine now. Yep,
So does that
just
mean that
leave
it's
it.
aligned?
It's not aligned,
Oh,
but
it's not
if you
aligned,
want to
yeah.
see the progress of it, he'll tell you when it is. But when you
I'm
turn your
trying to-
VDI and HUD and HSD on, you can press the switch under the HSD, like on your right vertical panel, down to it's in nav by default. If you left click it to TID, then you can it mirrors Jester's display, so then you
I
can
did that, but it's not showing anything.
get your engine started, and then he'll start the alignment.
My engines are both running. I mean, you can hear. Look, those are my engines revving.
Yeah. Oh, close your canopy. That's why.
Let's see if it does anything. Do I have to arm my ejection seat?
Arm it or close it. I mean, I'm gonna arm mine now. He usually tells you to arm your ejection seat.
He didn't. He also didn't close the canopy, which he normally does.
Well, he usually closes it when you arm it, and then once the canopy's closed, he'll start doing the alignment. So I normally, because I'm not trying to have the seat armed right away, I usually just close it manually. But he should start doing it.
Now I'm seeing the TID.
There you go. Yep, so that's all it was.
Yeah, it's moving.
Anything
Doing
I'm
what it
forgetting? Oh,
normally
yeah.
do.
Set your ammo counter to 670.
Okay. 690.
670.
No.
I was gonna say you still have 20 rounds left, and you don't. You also have AWACS
Oh
and
wait,
the
that's
tanker
the
and a recovery
elevation.
tanker.
That's the elevation lead. My bad. Wrong dial.
Yeah, it's above that, to the right of the hook.
Yeah, I know.
All right, is this gonna work? Let's see. Ground electric power off.
690. I don't care what you say.
Or whatever.
All right. He's
is
in
it
the back
this, or do I
pushing
have to
buttons
salute?
right here.
Yeah, because he's just doing the alignment.
Yeah, you guys can hear all those clickety clicks. He's putting in all the coordinates here.
Who's gonna be the gentleman in charge of me today?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Hop in our Discord, which is linked in the description and in the pinned comments, so you too can vote for our next type of sortie and the next type of aircraft that we're going to fly it.
Alright.
I'm just glad I got the livery working, my man. And if
Yeah, me too.
you valued
Got
viewers
some
don't know which livery I'm
others with
talking
that.
about, I'm talking about this one right here.
Alright, we got the ground crew. So I basically disconnected ground power, ground air, removed wheel chocks, and then saluted. So left shift U, or you can do it from the ground crew menu. And then
My salute is
minute-
S. What does that do?
Or that,
Does that tell them
whatever.
how to text me out?
it tells them to start doing that. So we'll see that in a minute. So you're going to see the guy in front of me at some point today.
Not seeing it.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, I have to salute again. There we go. Yeah. Now you can see this guy in front of me. Am I gonna
No.
move? Am I gonna?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yep. It's gonna want to go nice and slow here, and then just follow where he tells you to go.
All right, ready to
Oh, yeah, and then
taxi.
he'll hand you off to the next guy, who's gonna tell you what to do.
What? Oh, and that guy just keeps telling you to turn. No way.
It's kind of sick as fuck. It is.
And then that
really
guy
cool.
keeps telling you to turn. He's like, "Oh no, go that way instead."
Oh, because are they gonna send me the cat too? Oops.
I don't know, but he said I'm ready to taxi, so let me run and grab a drink. I'll be right back.
All right. Excuse me, sir. I'm about to run this guy over. Oh, there we go. Ran that guy over a little bit. And I gotta let my other cat in a minute, so hold on. So I get hooked up on the cat here. Oh, this one I found to be slightly buggy. Or no, it's not. I just underestimate where the... Alright. I am gonna wait before I do anything else here because last time I tried this, it just kind of launched me, so I'm gonna wait for it to load. So,
Yes, and we are back. So now I just have to salute one time.
I should salute, and they should send out some I'll just keep an eye on you.
I'm taking my wheel
Move
chocks
wheel
off.
chocks, ground air, ground power off.
It says, what? I requested to remove the wheel chocks, and it says unable to comply, air source not connected. What?
That's
Remove
weird.
the wheel chocks.
What? Okay, well, maybe I need to disconnect the air source too? I have no idea. Ground electric
Hold
power off.
on.
Ground power.
1 second. Sorry.
Ground air supply, disconnect.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
And remove the wheel
Chief,
chocks.
remove the wheel chocks.
It says ground air supply is disconnected. Alright, well, the wheel chocks have been removed, so that's good. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the parking brake. I'll salute. I don't see anyone. Oh, someone's walking. Do I salute them again? Yes, I do. All right, here we go.
Sorry about that. I just
No
had to
problem, no
fix
problem.
something. All right.
How much closer is this guy gonna tell me to get him?
Pretty close.
Oh, it just gets him to this next
Yep, there you
person.
go, hand
Okay.
in mouth.
Oh, there's no way.
I love this so much. I can't tell you how
They
much
I gotta
I
get
love
rid of
this.
this, I gotta get rid of this purple blip on the top of them.
Yeah, if you do, you know the other command, the hide helpers?
No.
Well, that was the other one. So there's the carrier messages, and then there was the helpers hide.
Oh,
It's
I got
that
that.
one.
I got that. Okay.
You got it? Yeah. It's just so you can see it better. I want to do this at night when I have the wands. So he's going to put you in Cat 2.
Okay. No way. They just pass it off.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love this feature so much. Alright, less checks I think I need to do. I think that's all set. How am I?
All right. Kneeling this thing down. We're gonna get the wings configured
Yeah,
here.
I'm trying to eat my mouse cable. Alright, I'll wait a minute for you because he's just going to launch me once I spool up, I think. This mission made me, and doing this and seeing the Tomcat with these excellent liveries made me really love the Tomcat again. Cat, why are you chewing on my mouse cable? Stop it.
What are they
Stop
waiting
it.
for? What am I supposed to do? I'm
Chewing
kneeled
on
down.
this.
They're not even doing anything. No one's telling me to do
Request
anything.
launch. Oh, I might be because I haven't launched it. Cat, stop chewing on my fucking mouse cable. Why are you doing that?
How do I? Okay,
This
request
friggin' cat
launch, I guess?
loves to just eat everything. No, because it's gonna wait for me to go. So.
But they
Let me
normally
do
would tell
this.
me to taxi up. They're not doing anything.
I know that, but I think it changed because of this. So
Um.
so I'm gonna launch, and then it should tell you.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, because he's gonna get out of the way. Or now, oh yeah, it's working now. It does take a while
What?
now for it to launch. It's slightly bugged.
There you go.
The only unfortunate thing about this mission is that we're going east, so
I always
it's
tell me to
very
take
hard
me
to
up.
see on takeoff and landing.
Yeah, I'm blind right now, dude.
I know. Don't worry,
Okay.
it'll get worse when we're trying to land.
Okay, good. I want it to be way worse.
Wait. This cat's favorite activity is to just chew on things. She swallowed a rubber band the other day, and we were a little bit concerned about that for obvious reasons, but then she passed it, so it was fine, but still. She just likes to destroy
Yo, give her
boxes
a
and things.
ribbon. Give her ribbon.
Oh,
me,
we
she
like
love that.
Yeah, we play with them with ribbons and stuff. All kinds of
right,
things. She likes to
salute.
find her toys. Like, she found a checker under, like, a heat register. She's chewing on my other HOTAS map right now. It's steel. And she's like, I'm just gonna chew on that. So
Launch me out. Launch me out.
yeah, it takes a minute. It's kind of weird. It might be
Woo,
slightly
that was
bugged.
a slow launch. It felt slow.
Yeah, I know. Gas
I mean,
asked, is that plane from, or asked or stated that plane from Top Gun? Yes, it is. The F-14 Tomcat. Technically, they were flying F-14As and we're in the Bravo, but whatever. Alright,
heck?
I see you.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on frames and pretty good on the frame time, so this is looking good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
I'm gonna rejoin with you now.
Alright, you see me?
Gas, I cannot believe you're not on my stream. You're breaking my heart. But all 6 of you people that are, definitely hop in the whip and join our Discord.
Yeah,
We'd love
join
to
the
have you.
disc. We're trying to grow that. And I'm just in a nice slow orbit here, like 300 knots.
And also follow my boy Whisper on Instagram. Give him some motivation to post.
We are going to be on the same laser code because I forgot to change that, but it's fine. We just need to stagger our releases so that we don't steal each other's bombs.
Alright. Stand by.
Gas, it took 2 to 3 business days for a response. Might have to move streams. Yeah, I know. I was busy, Gas. I was busy talking to Jimbo and figuring out carrier ops.
Can I change my laser code? Can I make mine a different one?
You can't change it in the air.
That's bogatry.
I got some dirt at 9 o'clock.
Plane from a while
And,
ago.
dirt
I mean, technically,
1
the
o'clock.
Tomcat we have can't really support, or the backseat with the TID can't really support doing this, because the ones that could use the lantern pod were upgraded to have the P-TID, which this doesn't have, but there's not enough information about that, and things are, I guess, classified a little bit, so Heat Blur can't do this, so they made do. Why chewing? Why, are you hungry?
Yes.
Mom said that she, not you, Mom said that she fed you.
You're talking to me
Are you
right now,
still
young
hungry or
man.
something? I mean, this is just standard operating procedure for Isabel, but guess that I gotta go in all caps.
Yeah, and he better gotta go into my stream, otherwise I'm about to be heated.
I like the new Tomcat sound. It's not that new. They've been out for months, but still.
The month-old Tomcat sound.
Several months. The new Kiowa sounds are amazing.
Yeah, when you flip this bit in a burner, it's a little bit rowdy.
I haven't even been in burner this flight. Hey, Isabel. I have my Nevercat here too. Hey everybody who's coming in here now, how's it going? We're clearly flying Tomcats. We're gonna go blow some boats up. And hopefully not get blown up by some other aircraft. I'm gonna switch frequency. What is my... AWACS frequency is 250 megahertz, so if you want to switch to that on your COM 1.
Alright, switching COM
I'll
1.
do that.
250 megahertz is the tune ATC.
You can do it manually from your front seat.
Roger.
Or you can do it with the gesture menu.
Oh yeah, true. Let me just do it manually. What is it? Where is it at? Oh, it's over here?
Yeah, left horizontal.
250.
Just make sure you have the left switched. It's a manual.
And it has to be 250?
50000.
Right, I'm on 25.
Alright, I see you there. I'm gonna climb up here and get some altitude.
Pretty exceptionally smooth.
I know.
Hey, I got some dirt at
130
11
FPS
o'clock.
on Tomcat.
And dirt at 9 o'clock.
You really did a number on this, on the multi-threading.
Yeah.
Did a great job. It's such a massive improvement, I think. Also, make
Wait
sure
till
your
they-
gun
wait
rate
till they have their
is
own
under
engine.
control. And I know they're working
yeah.
on doing with Vulkan API or something, but yeah,
Gun
missile
rate's
prep
on
side and gun rate on high. Or you can have that on whatever, but the other two need to be on. All right, cruising and cruising. Did I forget anything? I don't think so.
Screenshots.
Yeah. These are some of my favorite liveries. I think this guy, he's made a few others, like whole livery packs, just to uninstall some because I had way too many, but they just look so good.
You have to have the Santa one. Oh, I'm getting turbulence.
Yeah.
Can't fly right behind. How it is in real life.
Yeah. $70 miles out from the target area.
The wake turbulence is much more conical than it was before.
I just
Now
have it
it's,
off by default, but I think it's still enabled automatically.
No, it's
in the
enabled.
Tomcat.
It's enabled,
Yeah.
and it's way
No,
more.
I mean in
conical.
my
They
settings.
fixed that.
Because I think in the
So-
Tomcat, whether you're no matter what your settings are, it's still modeled. But in general, I have it off just because it's annoying and I don't think it's that realistic. But I might turn it back on. We'll see. But unless we have to tank, it's not really going to be an issue for me.
We've got my boy JC Rubio in the chat talking about, I wish we had access to high fidelity Russian flankers. Some decent mods, but nothing really compares.
Yeah, that would be cool. I know they're working on the MiG-29A, which we haven't heard anything about in a year. I don't think I'm going to get that, but it looks really cool. I hope we see more about it in the 2025 and beyond video that comes out in, I don't know, a few weeks or so, I would imagine. But yeah, I would love like a Su-27 or something. That'd be so cool and full fidelity. I do love the flankers. They're really good looking jets and so maneuverable. But unfortunately, that's probably not ever going to happen unless we get a really, really early one.
Or
But
we
certainly not
become
any, like, the
allies
big-
with Russia.
Yeah, like that's going to happen.
Right. Alright, now's the time for the screenshot.
It's not even about being allies with them, and because ED is, I mean, they're
Hey, I
international
got dirt
and
at 7
neutral.
o'clock. And, oh, dirt. 6
Right.
o'clock.
Alright, get the screenshots of this Santa man.
God, this makes me want to watch Top Gun.
We should watch Top Gun together on Discord sometime.
Yeah.
That would be freaking awesome. With
It's a good
gas.
movie.
We should have the entire Discord community watch it together and have everyone on the
Watch
call just
party.
like putting in their comments and their 2 cents. It'd be so funny.
Yeah. Climb up a little bit. I just realized we're descending.
Did you get any screenies?
Alright. Yeah, I got a
for 'em?
bunch. Alright, I see
Did it
the
show
land.
the Santa hat though?
Oh, yeah. Nature Nut is in my stream. He's abandoned you. Thank you, Nature Nut. Hi, how's it going?
Nature Nut, Ori Underground, Mason. How many names?
Wow.
This dude's giving me so many names to call him. But the one name that he didn't give me to call him is a traitor. You know why? Because I had to discover that today. Also,
Wow.
I'm suffering from hypoxia.
Oh, yeah, turn your oxygen on.
Okay, I
Left
did.
horizontal panel all the way back. There you go. I always forget that. I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to look up, see the port ahead of us. And check the map just to see the bearing. Yeah, we're going the right way.
Nature Nut has betrayed me. I'm so sad.
Alright, I'm switching air to ground mode.
He's probably going to comment on how he's betrayed me. You know what, Nature Nut? Because of that, guess what I'm going to do to you? You know what I'm about to do to you. You know exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to download Discord on your house. It's like those old commercials. They would be like, you wouldn't download a phone. You wouldn't download a car. So don't download a movie. No, forget that. I'm downloading Discord on your house, on your... I'm going to download it on your pet. Your pet's going to have Discord so that you can communicate with me through your pet.
Alright, I can kind of see up ahead the bay, the port where it is. It's kind of like a sandbar that sort of sticks out.
All right, let me fence in. Fuel, emitters, navigation, check. Countermeasures,
Yep.
check. Employment, check.
Underground mode.
Okay, got it.
Alright, so if you look to our 12
I need
o'clock...
to switch to my air-to-ground weapons. I need to select
Okay.
which weapons.
Well, it'll do it by default because there's only two. It's only one type, but yeah, I'll do
Roger
that
that.
actually too. Just select ordnance CB10.
Yep, roger that.
All right, so if you look on, I'm just trying to read over there. I'm gonna come across here just to get in a little bit of an orbit so I can start trying to find these. Right, there we go. So if you see kind of on our nose, down there you see the land, and there's sort of a part There's some water that's farther back, but close up we're just right on the coast.
Laser armed.
There's sort of a sandy area that sticks out that's horizontal, like perpendicular to us. I don't know if you can
Yeah,
see
I
that.
think so. Yeah.
That is where our target area is gonna be. So if you want to do like,
well, I still need to get my my guy to get his to TADs or the not the TSD or the TADs, but the lightning. I need to get him to have the lightning pod put up, so he's not doing that right now.
yeah, so set your thing to your VDI mode to TV.
All right, I did. Now
and
the
go
lightning
into
is up.
ground mode.
Yeah, now
There
the
you go.
lightning is up.
Yeah, and if you want to go, you can do head control Q eyeballs is what I usually like to do.
Yeah,
It puts
I
a little
know
red
about
circle
that.
up. All right. Okay. Oh yeah.
I just had to get. I just had to wait until the lightning pod actually got ready up.
Yep. I think
Now
that
I
we
got
should
2
stagger
eyeballs.
our
Yeah, I'm
drops.
staggering out.
Just
I'm higher above you. I think
Yep.
this is the port, but I don't really know. I'm just looking at that peninsula that's pointing off to the east. It's like a peninsula.
yeah. So there's that city. There's sort of like a round bay that has a really thin like seawall sort of thing that cuts across
Does
it.
the seawall point to the west?
The seawall is sort of curved to the east. It's on the eastern side.
Switching to area track.
So it's basically all right. So trying to think of how to describe this area.
Switching to area track.
I think the main landmark, I don't know if you could just see like a big sandy area. That's
I see a big
basically
sandy
perpendicular to us.
continent.
Yeah, it's
Big
kind of a
sandy
relatively
area
small area.
perpendicular to us. Okay, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so that's where it is. That's the port.
Okay,
So,
but I
if
don't
you
see
wanna-
any boats around the port when I'm looking up my pod.
All right.
So I'm looking
I would
at
just try and slave it
which of
to
those
keep
ports,
parts
because
of
there's several extensions on the port. There's several like things that
How
stick
about-
out to the water.
How about I go blow a ship up, so then you have a good visual.
No, we need to be better at describing things using vernacular. So no,
Yeah, actually, 'cause I
we
was
always
thinking
do
of
the
making a
same
mission
exact
of
thing.
got some
We
dirt
just
at
blow it
11
up and look
o'clock.
for the smoke. So
And,
describe to
dirt,
me where the
7
target area.
o'clock.
All right. All right, I'm gonna try and I'll do my best. So, the sand sticking out part that we see.
Mm-hmm.
There are so the part that's on the sea side of it, like farther like out on the coast,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the inside part in that bay that has all the jetties for all the ships and things.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of those. Basically on the end of that, I can see them when I'm zooming in and looking at it. So,
Can you give me a bearing on like what direction the area the land is pointing?
the land is pointing. Oh yeah, I can do that. The land is pointing southwest.
What direction is the ship? What direction are the ships pointing?
The ships are on the southwest part of that,
Southwest. Got it.
and just sticking out basically perpendicular to that landmass. Once we get closer, Jester will start to actually find targets.
I'm going to be searching the coast here at a pretty high altitude because I'm still not in any visual range.
Yep. Yeah, I did
Go out on
find
my sensors or anything.
that I had to be relatively close to make Jester actually
All right, chat. You let me know if you see anything.
Okay, area track selected.
What wing is the pod on?
right side. Oh, is Jester actually gonna salute where it's supposed to?
Oh, okay. I see. So
Yeah, search for
I think you
targets.
were-
Shit.
you
Okay,
were,
area track selected. Switching to area track.
yeah, I was looking
Okay,
somewhere
area
completely
track
different
selected. Okay,
than
area
where I
track
needed to be
selected.
looking.
Switching to
Yeah, my
area
description
track.
was pretty abysmal
Okay, area
too.
track selected. Switching to area track. Okay, area track selected. Switching to
I'm
area
trying to
track.
cut right.
Going to area track.
Oh shit, I
Okay,
missed it.
area
Alright, I'm
track
gonna come back
selected.
around. Jester has a ship captured, so I'm gonna bomb that one before we. Just because I think that I don't want to hit the same ship twice because we want to inflict the maximum damage. So
I've got
I'm gonna
dirt
loop
at
back
6
around and I'm
o'clock
gonna cut you in
and
a bit.
dirt 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Okay, area track selected. Switching to area track. Ship captured. Got good
Got a
laser
ship.
range. Bring it right, 35
All right,
degrees.
mine is
My ship
don't
is
really know how
furthest
to
to the
describe it.
north. It's
Furthest
on
to
the
the north?
shortest
Alright, mine-
dock. It does
Okay,
not have
mine
a ship
is-
next to it.
all
It
right.
does not have a
my
ship in
is
front or behind it. It has two smaller ships to the right of it.
okay. So we are not going for the same ship. That's good to know. But I think we shouldn't drop at the same time because
I'm
I
dropping
don't
in
want our
30
lasers.
seconds.
Copy.
Left 1 degree.
Copy. I'll wait then. I'll let you go
Alright.
first.
Moving in. 20 second. Lined up.
Left 1 degree.
Keep over
Nice,
35.
we're centered. 10 seconds.
It seems 2 ships are already damaged.
5 seconds
I
to
think
drop.
it's just exhaust.
Can you confirm
smoke.
this? Oh, that's just
Okay,
exhaust?
let's Pickle that sucker.
That would
Alright,
be my
that's a
guess.
pickle.
Alright,
I believe
copy.
I have 1 weapon left.
Yep.
Double check. Trimming significantly nose up, so I need to check to see if I dropped them both. It looks like I dropped both of them.
Okay, so you probably had your ripple settings for 2. All right, well.
I tried to switch it to single. It only would keep it in pairs.
Roger.
I don't know
yeah,
why.
so I think just not have it set pair. I don't know. That's weird.
I tried to.
I'm not
I
sure.
set it to pair on accident because I
Mhm.
clicked G and I moved my head and it clicked on
Yeah.
pair, and then it didn't give me an option to switch it back to single
That's
until
weird.
now, until after I dropped them. And the
Of course
stream
it
can
does.
confirm
TTI,
this.
10 seconds.
I believe you.
Sparkle.
GTI is on 10
Alright,
seconds.
well.
He should have hit the laser the entire time. I should have had him have laser on. I don't know if this is going to hit.
No, it should hit.
That's a hit.
If you're
Alright,
in parameters,
Yep,
then it should still hit.
it's definitely looking like a
All right,
hit.
let's assess here.
Get a shack on that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got a
I see
stack.
some smoke. Yep. I copy.
Something's on.
All right, I'm turning
there.
hot to make my run.
All right, I'm laser off.
I'm gonna climb here actually. God, the lantern part gets so washed out by the light sometimes.
Got good laser range.
Tell me when we're gonna die. I got 20 seconds to climb up here. Just want to be above Angel's 20. I'm gonna level out here.
I got some dirt at 5 o'clock.
Pickle.
And dirt 4 o'clock.
One bomb away. Wow, everybody left now that there's interesting things happening. That's so typical.
Okay, we gotta come right here.
All right, I'm checking on the status of your drop here. Give me a timing on that.
Okay, we gotta come right here.
Looks like 18 seconds.
X
Right,
Terex
45
is
degrees.
how much is it costing to get into DCS dogfighting?
10 seconds to
DCS
drop.
dogfighting can
Okay, we need to
probably
come
be
right, 35 degrees.
attained
It really depends.
within the
Five
cheapest
seconds.
module
Jack.
you can get be about $15 probably. 10 to 15
Pickle now,
bucks if you
pickle
get it
now.
on sale, and you can get three aircraft for that.
Yeah, if you get the
price.
Flaming Cliffs aircraft,
The Flaming
like
Cliffs,
one
you
of
can
the
get 'em for,
flankers
like,
is the
$7.
F-15C. Yeah, on
Yep.
sale you get it for like $750.
Comes with
and
flankers. It comes with
I would
an
advise
A-10 and another aircraft as well. So
Yeah,
pretty
I would
worth it.
recommend either getting the whole Flaming Cliffs pack, or you can just get one of them for $750 or so. I forget how much the whole pack costs, but for FC3. But I would not recommend trying to do this with a Alright, I got another target locked up. I would not recommend doing this without a stick of some sort. So, Jibbo, what stick would you recommend?
well, there's only one stick that is hands down superior of every other type of HOTAS in existence.
Come
Let's
right.
be completely honest here, ladies and gentlemen. I've got so many of them in my inventory, and this stick is the Logitech 3D Pro. That's all you're ever gonna need. This Logitech 3D. This is a let me explain. This is a joystick. This is a throttle, and this is a rudder. This is a whole aircraft in your hand on top of several buttons that you can press. Why would you be a simpleton and spend hundreds of dollars on a superior and much more realistic feeling stick when all you can get is the Walmart version of simulation with the Logitech 3D? That's what you're going to want. Trust me. Also, Nature Nut says, "Hey Jim, I'm sorry I cannot stay as I'm going to Tennessee, but I'll be able to do stuff on the server and come to lives by the 29th. All right, Nature Nut. I hope you have a good time in Tennessee. I've been there before. It's a beautiful place. Nashville is an absolutely lovely city. Are you going after the ship that I was attacking? We want to sink the biggest one.
We want to do as much damage as we can. I think I did some good damage to one, and I have another bomb coming in for the next one.
Give me your timing on the bomb there.
9 seconds. 5. Just, you better hit this friggin' thing.
Come right.
Shack.
Oh yeah, I saw some sort of explosion toward the top corner there. Yep.
Come right.
Yeah, it looks like we hit at least a couple of those ships.
Hi, Isabel. What are you doing?
So yeah, to answer your question,
10
Axtristick,
seconds.
or Axtristick, you can get into DCS dogfighting for less than $10.
5 seconds.
Well, technically, yes.
Yeah, if you want to
But
play
I
on a
would-
keyboard, but I would really recommend.
I would
getting a
recommend
headset
spending whatever, $35, $40 at whatever it is on.
on the Logitech stick. It's
yeah.
totally worth
And
it.
this is assuming that you have a decent PC, of course.
Yeah, you might need a decent PC. There's a lot of parameters that just go into getting into DCS dogfighting, but I guess the least that you're gonna need is the aircraft. So, yeah,
Aircraft and a decent stick, which the
you could get
Logitech
into
one-
DCS dogfighting for
Right,
free if you just want to fly the Su-25T, but it's not gonna.
But
do
you
very
can't
good.
really talk about it.
It's not gonna
It's
do
kind
very
of
good, yeah.
no. You could, but not really.
No, not really. All right, buddy. Well, I gotta say, it looks like we did pretty solid.
Yeah. We should get some.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask
We have at least 3 ships.
for a picture here.
Yeah, I just did that.
Overlord 1-1, Chevy
Well,
1.
that does
requesting
indicate
air.
something to me. Bro, okay, I always forget how much health these ships have and how hard they are to sink.
Well, we can go pick up some more bombs and run back really quick.
Valid laser range.
Nah, I think that it's not really a brilliant idea to, go throw a rock at a hornet's nest and then
Come back with
come
more
back
rock.
to it 20 minutes later and come back with more rocks.
Come right.
Because they're gonna be waiting for us.
Yeah, but
'Cause
they're not.
Realistically, the report of this would be there, and they're gonna scramble aircraft, which was. I'll talk about that later. Actually.
Okay, well then.
Unless you want me to
let's-
break immersion.
Let's
I know we were
see.
talking about
Let's
this
see
stuff,
if we can. Well, is this based off of a historically accurate event? And what was the purpose of our attack here? Is it because that our naval fleet was attacked prior?
Yes, a ship was attacked and heavily damaged or
Target is to our right.
sunk.
Now, was
And
our fleet
this was
attacked
retaliatory.
via an air attack or a naval assault?
Naval assault.
Oh, so we might as well just retaliate
So
with an
naval-
air raid.
So we went after their ships. Was kind of the point. They hit one of our ships. We went after one of theirs.
That makes sense.
The
Well,
break
it
immersion,
looks like we actually kind of damaged at least 2 or 3 of them, judging by my teapot here.
Yeah, we did some significant damage to 3. One of them is almost destroyed, and then a couple others are damaged.
They're probably going to total the one that's almost destroyed.
Yeah, that one's done. If I could break immersion real quick, I so underestimated how much damage these were going to do, because it was supposed to be like there were a couple aircraft that were scramble and intercept us if we destroyed a certain number. But we didn't destroy the number because like 2 GBU-10s on one ship did like nothing to it.
Roger.
But oh well, if I fix this mission or do another mission, then I will do it differently. But anyway.
I've got some dirt on the nose. And dirt.
Trying to find
on the
you.
block.
Yeah, I am going to head back towards that target area.
Going back to the target area.
Just because I flew away from it, and I'm going to fly back so I can link with you. I'm currently at
don't know.
Angels 22.
I'm at 39.
Heading 021.
That's about where I'm heading.
25 miles.
So you're behind me then.
I'm trying to look and see if I can see you. I don't see your contrails. You might be above contrail level.
Now you should see them.
Stand by. Oh, yep, visual. Yeah, you're at my 3 o'clock high. Pop a couple flares.
Okay.
See those?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I see you.
I don't see any of yours still.
All right, I'm coming up. I'm in your 5 o'clock low. 4 o'clock low.
Oh, now yeah. Well,
See me? All right.
barely. No, I don't.
All right. Well,
My aircraft's too big.
All right. If you want to try and drop down a bit, because we're not going too far to the boat.
Well, we still have a couple more miles left.
Yeah, just 75 miles.
All right. Well, start to descend. And keep it around mill here, so I can pick up some speed.
I want to burn some gas. I want to be below 10,000 pounds for landing. So.
Well, I'm still above that.
Yeah, me too. I'm at 13,000.
Why don't you burn it to catch up then?
That's what I'm doing.
I don't see you though. You must be pretty far back.
Yeah. And I'm below contrail level, so.
I should still be in contrail altitude. No, I just
Yep,
descended
you're out
below
now. Yeah, I have visual on you still though.
I'm gonna get back into it.
Copy, yeah.
There we go.
Am I in it? Oh, I'm below it. Tomcat's hard to fly, but it's such a fun one.
It is hard to keep it nice and
such an
stable.
You have to continuously trim it.
Unless you're already in formation.
Yeah, I still
do
find it
well
harder
already.
to do. Hornet is by far the easiest aircraft to fly form in, I think.
Yeah.
That and
I
maybe
mean, we
GFs
could
as
try
well.
an air refueling in this thing, but then we would be landing with
No,
even
there's-
more fuel.
Yeah, because we'd have to dump stuff. And we did that on a couple streams ago. I forget when it was. It was a couple months ago, I think.
Yeah, we
Or
could.
last month.
We could rearm or refuel just to dump the fuel over the ocean. No problem.
All right, if you want, your TACAN's probably tuned automatically. So if you want to set your steering command to TACAN, let's see where we're going.
Okay.
Now contact the tower.
Marshall 111. Marking moms 203.445.
Wait. Oh, I'm not on the right comms.
State 11.0.
127-500. You can just tell Jester to tune to the tower for the carrier.
Oh, they already responded to me though.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
easy comms. Stepped on my comms because we just inadvertently did it at the same time.
Oh. Damn. Okay, so BRC's 8-3. Let me change the course.
Here we go.
BRC 8-3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flying kind of off its port bow or off its starboard side.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna have to be coming up a bit. Or adjusting our heading. I find that the heading that we see in the Tomcat is usually about 10 degrees off to the right of
Oh, there you are.
the
Oh, I
actual
see.
heading. Yeah, I'm with you. So, but I'm gonna adjust the heading that I have to fly once I'm flying parallel to the ship.
I'm just gonna turn off my VDI. I don't need that.
Yeah,
It doesn't,
hook down.
doesn't really do anything for me. Alright, fine, I'll put the hook down early.
Standard procedure, you put your hook down when you contact the tower, so then you don't forget it. And then bolt her, because you didn't put your hook down. Master arm off,
Okay,
of course.
lock it in place.
Okay, there's
It's
dirt,
that
12
safety
o'clock.
switch.
And dirt, 11 o'clock.
Switching to landing mode.
I like to fly in that, just because I get the donut
Yeah. Me too.
velocity vector. So that's kind of, and I have seen actual footage from Tomcats where the pilots are flying, like cruising with it in that mode. Might have been an F-14D, and that might just be what the HUD is, but I don't know. I don't think it is.
I still have way over 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, you can dump stuff if you need to.
Alright, I will.
I needed to lose like 500 pounds. But yeah, we're 20,000 feet, so I'm going to drop down a lot now, because we're getting close to the boat.
Is on.
And I'm going to come left here to... so we can line up on it with the carrier.
Can't I do the big flame?
Flame. Yes. I wish it looked good in DCS. Yeah, there you go. Like a big old cruise missile. I wish it looked good and wasn't just colored smoke, but flames are hard to render, and DCS isn't that good at it.
Alright, well now I'm under 10,000. So
Yep.
I'll just turn that off then. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna click that on for a second too. Then get these chemtrails going.
Now there's dirt at 2
Turn
o'clock.
all those ocean, I don't know, sea snake sky or whatever.
No, that was the BP spill that did that.
Is that what that was? I don't ever know what he's on about. Alright, I see the carrier.
Alex Jones is crazy.
He's nuts.
Bro, Zoe's like, yes, we must make the frogs gay. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
See you at 10.
111, update state, switch down.
111, state 10.0. 103. See you at 10.
103, update state, switch down.
103, state 9.3.
You can actually see the little white caps in the water, because I actually did realistic winds for the first time ever in a mission.
Yeah, I definitely see whitecaps. This is some pretty rough waters here.
Pretty realistic winds, something I think. Actually, I googled
That's
it. I don't know.
that's why it seemed like my takeoff was so slow.
And we had like strong headwinds. I don't remember what it is. It's like 14 knot winds or something, and the 25 knots from the carrier moving forward. So
111.
a lot of lift.
State 9.9.
All right, we're gonna sweep our wings all the way back. I don't know where you are.
Why are we sweeping them all the way back? Oh, we're doing the.
Pattern.
Are we doing?
111.
What are we doing?
See, we're gonna do pattern. We're gonna fly by the ship and do
Okay.
the thing.
State 9.
And we don't need to sweep them all the way back though.
That is the procedure.
Why do you sweep them all the way back for flying slow as heck?
Because for flying past the ship in the pattern. Because it looks cool, and that is the actual literal reason. As far as I'm aware, I have never heard anything to contradict that, but
Well, then let me catch up with you.
All right. Well, I'm here, so I'm gonna be breaking away anyway. But you're gonna set your interval, so. All right. See the ship. Green deck. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Got
Flight
some
kiss
dirt at
off.
5 o'clock.
I'm kind of low down here. Wings come out. 300 knots. Gear.
17, flight kiss off.
Flaps.
Wings automatic.
Speed break out.
Speed brake
I've
is
got
in.
dirt, 6 o'clock.
Speed break out for landing.
No,
I don't care.
mine stays in. You can just deal with
I don't
it.
care what you do, but I will follow the procedure.
They can take a hike. Flaps coming down at 225.
Yep. I need to get some altitude because I'm way low down here.
Yeah, you are way too low.
I know. Technically, you're supposed to get like centrifugal. I'm gonna give myself a little bit extra time
You're
just
coming
because it's
down.
hard to land at the Tomcat, but
It's not that hard.
it's harder than the Hornet. I have done it once in the last long time, so I'm just gonna. I just went a little
You're
bit
the
farther
reason
behind the ship
I
so
am
can-
literally flying this right now, bro.
Yeah.
You were
I'm gonna
like,
do some multi-crew stuff with
I
it.
will do multi-crew with you when you
All
get
right,
the
we'll
Tomcat.
do multi-crew.
And what
We did
happened?
some. We did some.
That
We
never
didn't do it like every
happened.
day, but we did. There's footage of it. I can do it again. I just need to brush up on my Rio stuff. You know what I was thinking of a mission that would be fun because I've been flying the F5 a bunch, or a little bit, and I've never used laser guided bombs in it. Is to have you be in like a Kiowa and do scouting, and then I can be in F5 with a couple GBU-12s, and then you have to describe a target area to me and talk me onto the target, and then
Why? Because I fly
um,
helicopters like a pro.
and yeah, and because you like the Kiowa, and it would be fun to do a mission like that, and then I can do the dropping bombs. Alright, I'm way far behind the boat, but it's fine. I gave myself extra time in the groove because it's hard and I'm bad at this. Gotta slow down a bit. Camera a little bit high. Be nice to myself. I got a cut pass when I tested this. I was told to wave off and I disregarded it. No, I didn't. I just was told to give it power and I didn't.
Oh, I can't really trust this course line. This course line is off. I can just tell by the
Yeah.
direction of the ship.
Well, yeah. I mean the course line, the BRC that it gives you is the carrier's course, not the final bearing. Final bearing's 10 degrees offset to the left.
So it's always 10 degrees less.
Yep. Oh, I didn't call the ball. That was really low. Yeah, cut pass again.
No, that's not what you got. You got BC. It was LPIC, PIC.
Yeah, I know.
BC.
I was low, didn't give it enough power, and I didn't call the ball because I forgot, and some other things. But now they taxi me off the deck, and they're going to taxi me to the next area, which is very cool.
You better hurry your ass up.
I'm off the deck.
Alright. Direct control stabilization is engaged. I now have DCS engaged in DCS.
Yeah, wings in oversweep mode. Are you going to... Please don't, like, taxi me onto the landing area. Who's telling me? Okay, you. I'm gonna stop here just to be safe, because I'm slightly over it, and they would probably tell you to wave off, but...
Oh, that's a,
Wire. This is
Yeah.
better. A little bit. It was about the same as mine. A little bit
Good
better.
job, 3-wire.
No, I wouldn't say that was better by any means.
I got a 1-wire. You got a 3-wire. I don't know what yours was. It was cut.
Yeah,
past
but I
somewhere,
landed like at the beginning of the ship.
So did I.
Do I have to salute them? How does this work?
No, just watch the guy off to the parking area. Just start rolling forward and sweep your wings back, and then he'll tell you where to go, and they'll direct you around.
Oh, I see.
This will be easier in a Hornet because the rudder is more responsive.
And this guy is like, yeah, keep going, keep going. Oh no, go this
There
way.
you go.
Oh, he's trying to turn me into that way? No,
No,
I'm
just-
not doing that.
yeah, just
buddy,
keep
I'm
going.
sorry.
Just keep doing what he says. Because if you do it what they say, then they will park you like they did with me.
These guys aren't even responding.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't do what they told you. On my screen, you have wheel chocks and you're rolling around with them because you broke it.
How did I break it? I was
'Cause
doing
you
what the
didn't do what
dude
they
said.
You broke it.
Oh no, oh no. We're good,
We
we're
have
good,
some views.
we're good, we're good.
Thank you for that.
Apparently, the wheel chocks didn't work after all.
No.
That's how you're supposed to do it. We get our F-14s merged into one. That's an F-24.
F-28.
Exactly. That's how we do that
All right.
mission, guys. We did it.
All right, you want to
We
do...
accomplished what we needed to accomplish, and it was
Yep, we did a pretty good
and it was
job.
successful. We landed, debugged out. I don't know what to tell you, but we survived.
Mine
That's
was
what's most
fine.
important.
I was good demonstration of the ground crew. Some of the new fog effects, which were kind of subtle in there, which I liked. Yeah, and
That's how it's
Cyan,
supposed to go.
relighting it looked great. So it was successful enough. We did what we were supposed to do. I only have a stream for like an hour. Do you want to do a little bit more? I mean, it's 9:30 now. Maybe just like a half hour or something.
Yeah.
Even if you want to just cruise around in Kiowas on like Aerobatics Online.
Sure, whatever you want to do, bro.
Let's just do that. Let's just chat. Cause I like the Kiowa. It's fun. I've been having fun with it.
The Kiowa. All right, that's fine.
Aerobatics Online. Yeah, do the US one because the England land one restarts in 6 minutes, in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be right back, viewers. I'm going to get a cookie.
Grab me one, bro.
And
Grab me one, bro.
I'm not even gonna do my BRB screen. Just 1 second.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, chat. And all you valued viewers, we'll see you all very shortly.
I ended up getting something different just because I've been eating a lot of those Lynchburg cookies and I want to make them last a little longer. We have them frozen, but all right. All right, I'm gonna join here. Get my Kiowa. Let's see what Air Force should I do? I've been using the Fort Rucker one a little bit. Those are cool. Let me use a different one. Let's just get in the slot first so I can see the liveries. Another reminder, everybody, join Discord, please. It's fun. I mean, kind of have to deal with me and Gas and Jimbo just kind of sharing random memes because it's funny to us anyway. But where are the trees? Buildings. That's weird. I never had it like do weird loading in like that. But... All right. All right. All right. All right. I'm not gonna do assassins. I always do that. Do something different. Maybe I'll do Croatian or Greek. Let's do Greek. That's cool. Was that 523? I wish we could put smoke grenades. No, I'm not surprised they don't have that on this server because it would just be silly. Motion blur is not atrocious. It's literally the lowest amount, and for helicopters, it looks so nice when you're down low. I love it. And little stutters, it's helped smooth out a little bit, so. I can get ground crew to remove the doors. That's one thing I don't like about the Kiowa, is when you have the doors on, it's like silent. Like I was doing this the other day, and there was a Gazelle over there with engines and rotors on, and I just like could not hear it with my engine off or anything. But they usually fly without doors anyway, so. Or remove them.
You can even
Alright.
view the chat.
I did, I was reading it.
Now you're too busy eating
responded to you.
cookies.
How do we do
I'm
that?
surprised they changed everything to the blue coalition. It all used to be the red coalition.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it's still red on the England one. I can't on the UK one. It might be. I don't remember.
Why is
Even
this?
a CPG, or you
No.
gonna get your own slot?
Do you want me to?
No, get your own slot. I just did dynamic slots, and I'm at the little mini, the helicopter place outside Copoletti. The alternate
Dang, you didn't even want me to join you, bro.
ignition, FADEC, battery.
You're not at Dallas. You're at London.
I don't know where I am. I'm at the thing that's out. Oh yeah, it is Farp London.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Get a drink.
Swiglet. Swiglet. They don't let me put anything on here. Cool.
Nope.
They don't even let me throw out. They don't even let me throw out smoke.
It's like a bannable offense to smoke at low altitudes. I mean, people still do it, but
true.
Oh, I have to.
All right, guys, let's start up this helicopter. Let's turn on our batteries. Let's turn on.
What did I forget?
Ignition. Let's turn on the FADEC.
I have battery. I have ignition. FADEC. I have the key turned.
Let's turn on the IFF.
I have the key on.
Let's turn on the key.
And battery.
Let's correct the throttle just a little bit.
My VR is going to burn his engine up by
Let's hit
flying at a continuous 105.
Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to do it.
Supposed
See,
to.
you speaking of Jimbo VR, you just pulled the Jimbo VR and forgot how to start.
No, I knew how to do it. I did it right. It didn't work, and I had to cycle the key.
That's wrong of you to forget how to start my favorite aircraft, dude. That's like a betrayal I can never forgive.
Yeah, but I can't just press the buttons, like, on my keyboard to start the aircraft. I have to remember all of them and just absorb the information into my brain. Shut up. What do I need to do? I need to do this. I need to do, DC, AC, ESS bus, bottom.
I'm about to turn on my... All you had to was bada. Bada is all I gotta hear.
Yeah, it is.
We're
Bada
too
buzz.
gone, bro.
I like how Stephen Hawking is doing the RWR thing. I like how they got him to voice it.
Somehow he's. You can do more than you thought, man. I'll tell you that much. All right, I'm gonna anchor my dinker.
Did I forget anything?
Yeah,
I could
you
hear your engine at and rotors at a different frequency to mine.
You can.
Alright, what did I forget?
You should be
Anything?
anchoring my dinker.
I forgot the SCAS. That's important. Anything else? I think I'm good. What's your livery?
We're gonna just keep it on the
Phased.
satellite imagery here. All right, folks. Actually, we could put it on the chart.
God, I love the Kiowa so much.
SCAS
I love flying it. It
disengaged.
is my absolute favorite. Let's do a little impromptu how to fly a helicopter. So, I did a video on this for the Kiowa because I got a request by someone who asked about how I taxi and take off and hover in it. Because they said that they could do it in every other helicopter, but not this, which I thought was interesting because, in my opinion, this is the absolute easiest helicopter in DCS to fly. But, I mean, no, like, insult to that person. It's hard, but... So, when you are trying to take off in a helicopter, trying to hover, trying to do anything, you have to remember that it's a helicopter and it's whack. So, this is an American helicopter. So, our rotor is rotating counterclockwise. It's kind of hard to see, but counterclockwise. That means that is going to create torque. You know, Newton's third law of motion: every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The torque of the rotation of the main rotor is going to rotate our fuselage in the opposite direction. So in this case, to the right. So if I were to just pull up on the collective, you can see that we turn to the right there. To counter that, we're going to have our anti-torque
rotate
pedals.
left, the helicopter rotates right.
Yep,
If
and
the
vice
blades
versa.
rotate right, the helicopter rotates left.
So to counter that, we're going to use our anti-torque pedals. These are not rudder pedals because this isn't a KA50. They're anti-torque pedals. So they control the pitch of our tail rotor and allow us to yaw. So we're going to need some left pedal here to counteract that torque and that rotation. We're also going to want to pull back on the stick a little bit and go a little bit to the left, I find, because it'll start to roll a bit to the right.
Now, let me explain why we do this. Because in a helicopter, the gravity and the weight that you've placed in comparison to the position of the rotor disc, that has a direct relation to what you need to do with the joystick. So for example, if you have a lot of weight in the front, like two pilots in the front, for example, then you'll have to pull a little bit back on the stick because the weight of the two pilots, which are in front of the rotor disc, is making it nose forward. So you have to pull back slightly on the stick as you lift up. The best way to describe how controlling a helicopter is going to feel is like trying to dangle a marble in the wind on a string and keep it from moving around in the wind.
We're trying to balance a plate on a stick. So you're always having to make little movements.
Yeah, you
But yeah,
have to
and the cool thing with the
constant
Kiowa's knee board here is it gives you the center of gravity for your weight and what your setup is, and you can see where that is. So
As
that's
you can
basically
see,
you have to compensate for
I'm
where
doing
the
a
center of gravity is.
doing a pretty bad job on this hover here.
Alright, I'll try and do that. So also going to talk about the other two controls. So cyclic controls the rotor head and controls the direction of the rotor, so you can do pitch forward and back and roll left and right. And then we have our our collective, which collectively changes the pitch of all of the main rotor blades, hence the name. So we are going to pull back on the collective in a minute. Some left pedal, a little bit aft and a little bit left cyclic. Doom Nukem says, sup, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about helicopters here. So we're going to do that right here. The Kiowa also has this little page here and the VSD, and then you press the get button again, or to go to the hover mode, and then it'll see in a second. So you can just kind of keep that little ball in that line right in the center. He's back here, gonna adjust our controls as we go. Gonna slide around.
The key is
Find a
small
reference
movement.
point. Yeah.
The smaller the movements, the smaller the corrections you have to make are. So, with this amount of dust being kicked up by two
hard to
helicopters,
see.
it's extremely hard to see each other.
I'm gonna
and
scoot over
any
here
kind of
so that
movement, like any kind
I'm gonna
of
get the collision beacon on.
indication on the ground that we could use.
Yeah, so that's a good thing, is to find a nice clear area on pavement so that it's not like kicking up so much dust. And I'll get down here 10 feet or so.
Yeah,
less
the
than
best
that.
way to we want to hover taxi under 10 feet. That's how hover taxiing works in real
Yeah.
life.
I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to balance this right here. Watch our speed and everything. Balance our collective and just kind of get into a nice hover here.
So if you
It is
look
not easy, but the
at
Kiowa
the
is
controls,
easier.
if you just look at my controls right here, I'm trying to hold a hover. So what my eyes are doing is looking about 10 to 20 feet in front of the aircraft, and I'm just staring at the ground at a stable point on the ground. So I can see if my aircraft is deviating from that point. And what you can see, all you valued viewers, is you can see how my hands on the left and right hand and my feet are constantly moving to slightly keep this aircraft in the exact same place.
And if you watch my stream, you can see this is also a thing with DCS and it being not as or there's being some more extra variables with the quality of your stick. Me, with my expensive wind wing stick, I'm making very teeny tiny gentle movements. Like I'm just adjusting pressure on the stick here for this hover here. And I also, with most helicopters, I think absolutely helpful and always helpful to find a reference point, like Jimbo said, for hovering. But because we have this spectacular hover page, which I love, and I always use in the Kiowa, I'm just looking at that as well to keep it centered.
where's that
Apache-
specified hover page?
So if you see the
Tell
full box
tell the
at
valued
bottom.
viewers.
So your VSD page here, where you see it's kind of the default one, you can have a keybind for it, or you can just press it on the bottom. You see right now on the bottom left of our screen, it says HVR hover. You press that button, then it gets into the hover page here. And when we can do some
Yep, I see.
scooting along
I see
here.
it.
Gonna need some constant left anti-torque pedal so we stay perpendicular to where we're going, and always some right stick. Just want to balance that collective too, just so that we don't fly into the ground, because that would be bad. We have DZ in the chat, who's the one who's actually talking to. We're gonna rotate here. Now let's talk about translational lift. So, the way that a helicopter works, essentially, and how it generates lift, it's the same principles as a plane.
Watch this landing,
basically.
as you explained.
So basically, in an airplane, you have your airfoil, your wing, that generates lift by getting airflow over it. You get that airflow over it by propelling the aircraft forward with a propeller or a jet engine. In a helicopter, the movement over the rotors is generated by them spinning. And in the same way that you get more lift in an aircraft by pulling back on the stick and increasing the angle of attack of the wings, by pulling up on the collective, you are increasing the angle of attack of the rotor blades, which generates more lift. When you are hovering, you need more power because you're in your own downwash, essentially, that's recirculating. So the rotors are acting less efficiently because you're cycling turbulent air back through. But as you start to transition, nicely done. As you start to, was that like a smooth landing on your screen? Just wondering.
Yeah.
Because on my screen, you just totally just flew right into the ground and then appeared, just landed.
What?
You just ate shit, but alright. But anyway, so at a certain speed, it's usually 27-ish knots, something like that, in a helicopter. You start to outrun your own wake, your own wash, or rotor wash, and your rotors then become more efficient, so you'll in DCS, I mean, in real life you get a vibration and sound change, but in DCS you're just using a sound change. And you'll also notice that without changing your collective, you'll get a lot more lift. So you want to adjust your collective to compensate for that as well. So we'll get into a hover again here. I'm going to start sliding forward, put the nose down a bit, keep adjusting our pedals. See, we're starting to hit that translational lift there, and now it's smoother again. So now we're in our normal forward flight here. Oh, so you did crash. That was actually what happened. All right. So yeah, and then a tricky thing that is still hard, and I'm still not that good at it, is slowing down from level flight. To do this, because if you pull back on the stick to slow down to air brake, essentially, you're going to get a lot more lift. So you need to lower your collective at the same time and balance your pedals. Try and land, or excuse me, to try and stay straight. So we're going to lower our collective, pull back on the stick here. Pretty much 0 collective. I did gain a lot of altitude because I didn't do it very well. But then we need to go back up on the collective and slow down here. And we were going through that translational lift again, kind of, but in opposite. Now getting back into our own wake. So we need a lot more collective here to maintain our being airborne. But yeah, it is not really easy, and it takes a lot of practice. So if you are considering getting into helicopters and stuff in DCS, I would recommend the Kiowa, because it's so cool, and it's such a fun little helicopter. It's not super fast, but it's super maneuverable. It's really easy to fly compared to every other helicopter. Has some basic weapons, I mean rockets, a gun. You don't have, I mean, there is a more complicated sight, but you can also just look at this little grease pencil mark, and it's pretty accurate. And you can also adjust it as well, the position of it. So it's a great little helicopter. It's so fun to fly. So I would absolutely recommend this. And you have Hellfires as well, which are really easy to use in the Kiowa.
Now let me explain a little bit of a different aerodynamic property that you have to deal with when it comes to pedal turns.
Right.
So obviously when you're in a hover, you're fighting against your own downwash and the wind vortices. But in a pedal turn, you have to press more or less on the pedal depending on what direction the blade is turning above you.
Mm-hmm.
So if the blade is turning to the left, like in this helicopter, in order to get the aircraft to pedal turn to the left, you have to press a significant amount of left pedal and barely any right pedal.
Yep. So
And so
I don't know. I'll
as you're
demonstrate that
doing
on my
this-
stream too.
As you're doing this, you also need to be constantly looking directly ahead of the aircraft. Instead of looking around you as the Earth spins around you, just keep your eyes pinned straight ahead at about the same distance, between 20 to 10 feet in front of the aircraft, depending on your altitude. Also, for the right pedal turn, all you need to do is control the pressure on the left pedal. You'll
That's
never
what I was
need to
gonna say.
apply any sort of pressure on the right pedal, and I've done this in a real helicopter as well. It's always
I
just
will-
about regulating the pressure on the left pedal.
I'll demonstrate for that for my stream too. So to make a left pedal turn, I mean, you can see I need a pretty good amount of left pedal here, and I'm not turning that fast. But to make a right pedal turn, I'll take my feet off the pedals, and you'll see how much it turns and how fast. So this is just torque. And then
That's
we
what
go
the
back on
aircraft
left pedal.
naturally wants to do.
Yep.
At
Just
any
'cause-
given time. That's what the aircraft wants to do. If
So
you're not
to
constantly
do a
controlling it, it
normal-
will do that.
and safer, slower turn to the right. You can see I'm on left pedal here in this hover. I'm just reducing that to start to turn to the right here.
And if you look
And
down
it-
at
the
his
thing
feet,
is
you
with-
can also see that as well in his pedals.
Yep. The thing with helicopters that makes them so hard is for every single movement that you do with one control, every time you manipulate it, you have to do something with the other two. You can't just change the pedals, really. You always have to be
Your hands
adjusting
and feet are
all of
constantly
the
moving
controls.
during all times of flying a helicopter. There's never going to be a sweet spot during the flight of a helicopter unless you have a fully automated trim and autopilot system. But now what we can do is demonstrate how you can do safe set downs on moving vehicles, because we've already demonstrated how to do safe set downs on stationary ground, and so now we're going to
Lift that to
teach
a boat.
you all how to do a safe set down on a moving target.
Spoiler alert, it's a little bit harder. Because landing a helicopter isn't hard enough. But it's not way harder, because instead of flying at 0 airspeed basically to land, to transition to a hover and then landing, you are going to transition, or you're going to basically have to fly at the speed of the ship or whatever you're landing on. Another useful tool, like in an aircraft, is this little bubble here, indicating yaw, so you can keep that centered.
Oh,
Which is
yep, the
supposed to
bubble
be
right there. If you see it go to the
bubble.
right, push the right pedal. If you see it go to the left, push
Yep.
the left pedal.
It's like
And
in
the
an
same
airplane.
thing applies in real aircraft and fixed wing as well. Knowing the instruments can really impress the flight instructor if you ever try to fly the aircraft in real life. Because instead of them telling you what to do and what the instrument will indicate to you so you can look out for what to do, you already know what the instrument indicates and you'll know what to do. The main thing, I'd say the hugest difference when it comes to simulation to real life is how it actually feels on your body. It feels visually and in your hands the exact same way, but the rest of your body is affected by the G's in a way that you're not normally familiar with. So you'll see things that are very similar, but you'll
Those
feel
two
differently.
phantoms just flew right overhead in. They're coming by you right
Oh,
now.
I don't even see
In
'em.
formation.
Oh, that
Right
was
behind you.
crazy.
That was sick as fuck.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I just heard him coming in. That was cool. Thank you. I don't know who those two people
I
are,
didn't even
but
hear them coming in.
shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Let's find out who they are really quick. Let me
It
just find out
was
really quick.
Fart
I'll find out
Waffle
here.
and Burp. Thank you.
Who? Fart Waffle and Burp?
Yep.
Fart
Thank you
Waffle
to
and
those
Burp.
people.
That is
We're getting some
both
boats out here.
both bodily gases, I must say. A proper formation.
2 of the 3.
Alright, so we have 2 ships here that we can land on. One of
We
them
got the, was that a Ticonderoga?
appears to be a
that a-
singular
Oh, all of our hazard
helipad.
party. And then we get the big one. I'm gonna land on the big one first because it's easier.
Nah, we're
It
both
is nice
landing.
to do
We're
it.
both landing on the single helipad one because that one has 2 landing spaces for us.
I'm
We're
gonna go.
gonna
I want
have
to look at them both first anyway.
We're gonna have to land horizontal though to the ship, not parallel.
I
This other
don't
ship is
trust
freaking huge.
the size of our rotor blades. Our or the rotor
No,
diameter.
trust me, 2 of us can fit on the Oliver Hazard. It's not like it's gonna be a hazard.
I foresee bad things happening. I mean, you're probably right, but all right. So we're gonna transition to a hover here. Lower collective. I mean, I'm still climbing because I didn't do it very smoothly, but I'm on a lot of right pedal right now to balance this, and now I'm easing it to left pedal as I slow down.
Yeah, as you pull collective, you have to do more left pedal, and as you drop collective, you do more right pedal.
I think you said that in reverse.
No, I did not. As you pull collective.
No, wait,
you
yeah,
do more
you're
left
right,
pedal.
you're right. Sorry, I was
I think you're.
because I was thinking because when I was slowing down there, I had to do a lot of right pedal, and then as I was lowering it, as I got to a lower airspeed, then I was doing left pedal.
All right, so I'll land closest to the ship, and then you just land as far as you can.
I'm a land
to
on
the
this
fin.
boat first.
What, on the big one?
I'm landing on the big one first.
Oh, and then you're gonna try to do this one?
Screws aren't turning. ED fix it. So, as you can see, I'm not at 0 airspeed. I'm hovering at approximately the same speed as this. I'm a little bit fast. It's like probably like 13 knots or something. Then we have scoot over here, while not getting so low that we hit the thing. And then we're gonna get into what's basically a hover, or is a hover relative to.
The speed of the vehicle underneath you,
Yep.
but really you're just flying forward.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my frames are being horrible right now.
Oop, that wasn't super smooth, but
That
oh
was-
my god, yeah. As soon as I touched down, I'm at 13 FPS.
Yeah, I don't know what.
That was
heck
pretty
just
good.
happened.
That was
that
so
landing was
centered.
garbage on my screen. I'm saying I don't know. What
I'm
was happening.
exactly on center line.
I know
though.
you are on center. I can't lie. That's impressive.
It wasn't the smoothest because I got a little too fast and I set it down kind of hard, but
All right, I'll try to bring it down on center. I doubt I'm gonna
alright,
be
my
able
frames
to.
are mid now, but
Yeah,
see
this,
how he does.
this is ridiculous.
I was perfectly on center line. I'm pretty proud of that though. Oh. Yeah, this frame rate is atrocious, but
Yeah, this is so bad, dude.
that's so weird. I don't know
I
why
can't.
it just
I
got
can't
so bad when
fly
we got
this
here.
because it's a terrible frame rate. That's what I'm saying.
I
Let's
know.
do the other ship. This is awful.
All right. Well, I mean, my frames are better now, but okay. But look, you can see our airspeed indicators at
Our frames
13
are better
or
because none
14
of us are
knots,
doing
even though
anything.
we're stationary on the ground.
Yeah, we're at
Right,
14.
Same thing. Basically the same exact thing. You just get up into hover. It's no more difficult here. I'm gonna scoot left though because of the.
They need to do something about the framing of that ship and the
Yeah, I don't know why it's so bad, but
how it affects the quality of performance, especially with that particular ship, is unusual. Oh my goodness.
yeah. All right, I'll come back over here now. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Oh, maybe it's the server. Maybe it's not that ship. 'cause
No,
this-
I don't
this
think it's
just-
that ship. I think something might have happened on the server.
Everything is so much slower reacting.
Yeah, there's some lag going on. I mean, my frame rate's playable right now, but
But like, there's the reaction time of things. It seems a little bit slower. All right, that's okay.
a little bit. It could just be. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of lag, but it's also just a frame rate thing.
I'm trying to land this thing perpendicular to the ship.
All right, we'll do this and then we'll end the stream. We'll see if we can manage this.
Oh!
Otherwise, we can land on an oil rig.
No, I'm gonna try this. Ooh,
Oh.
I'm drop.
Oh.
I'm drop. I'm
Oh.
up. I'm up. I'm
Oh.
up. I'm up. We up. We up. We up. Where I'm not hitting you, don't worry. We're up. We're up.
Oh. I'm gonna go land on the oil rig. I don't want to land on a boat anymore. That's scary.
Nah, it's not scary, bro. It's not scary, bro. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. I got this. I got this.
I have never flown the Kiowa without the mast mount. I want to do that. I was flying it with the IR Dazzler, but I haven't really tried it. I don't think I've ever been shot at by those
This
SAMs.
thing,
at
if I could trim this, it would be so much nicer.
You can. There is a trim.
I know,
I do it all
but
the time.
I just don't have that set, so I have
Yeah,
to
you
do this
gotta set
manually.
your keybinds for that.
All right, now
Well, there's another.
all right, here we go. I'm horizontal. Pulling
There's a few
back.
boats over there I'd like to fly to. I'm gonna land in a couple places. I'm gonna land here because I feel like it, and I'm gonna let my cat out of my room, and then I'm going to go and
You got to
Go
try to
to
land
the-
on this thing horizontal with me, bro.
I'll have to come
You
back
have to
then.
try. You have to try. It's gonna be really tough, but you have to try.
All right, I will. I want to land on this oil rig because I want to. I need to get a cat cam. I gotta set that up. Get a little webcam so I can show my kitty cats and their nonsense when they're being weird.
How are you gonna get a cat cam? Are you gonna put a camera on them?
No, I mean I'm gonna get like a camera, and then I can have it for OBS so that I can just turn it on and off, and then I can
You should get it
show
so
what we're doing.
it constantly provides a feed, and so
Just in the
like
corner, like a
yeah,
face
so
cam,
like
but for cats.
yeah, so at any given point during your stream, people can see like what your cat's seeing.
Yeah. It's usually sleeping, but sometimes because they're moving around, I have to kind of follow them around. Just want to make sure I don't hit this fence. Somebody put a chain link fence around the.
That's all they do. They just sleep.
Sometimes. Alright, that wasn't in the center, but alright, hold on 1 second. And to let my cat out. Alright. Oh, you came with me. We could both easily land on this place. So I'm gonna scoot over to the side so you can land here too.
On what? The oil rig?
Yeah.
Well, the oil rig's going to be so much easier than the moving ship.
Oh, is that not you? It's not you. Oh, did you crash? You crashed. This fart waffle again, who's there? He's with me.
Fart Waffle's in a helicopter now?
He's in a Kiowa.
Wasn't that the dude in the Phantom?
Yeah.
I think people are realizing we're celebs here.
I have been recognized on this server, actually.
People know.
That was a long time ago. That was from Instagram. But
Yeah, when you actually used to post, but no. No, forget about that.
this guy's a good pilot, too. Pretty good.
Did you land on this small... No, you didn't land. You landed on the oil rig. No. We're doing the small ship, bro.
Yeah, I was just doing it with him because I just felt like flying over here.
That's
Oh, I
too
see-
easy,
I see.
though. It's so easy.
I know it's easy, but I still wanted to do it.
That's understandable. You gotta
This
do
is- I
what
hadn't-
you want to
I-
do.
This is like a lame oil rig. I don't even like. This is just like a thing that's on the map, I think, or whatever. This
It's not even.
Well,
It's not even a cool one. It's a lame one.
there's like a static object or something that you can put in manually. I think that looks better than this. Alright, so am I meeting you at the Oliver Hazard Perry, or can I fly to a cargo ship and land on that thing's helipad?
Is that helipad smaller? I doubt it.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
The Seawise Giant.
No, we're
Pretty
doing
small.
we're doing
it's
the
kinda
Perry.
tight.
The Perry's the smallest one.
I know that.
We got to
I don't
do that
remember
one.
if there's one of the other ships
Okay,
smaller, but-
I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to do it facing the land. Now I'm thinking about doing it facing the water. This
Why
must
is
be
that any different?
just difference in the wind and how my controls are affected. Also, I'm not looking over the other door. I'm looking out my door. So it's kind of
Oh
makes it
yeah,
a
that's a
little
good
bit
point.
easier.
Kind of see the.
All right, I'm making progress.
This is good practice for us.
Yeah,
Practice for
it's for
helicopter skills.
difficult helicopter landings here. All right. I'm like
Oh, and we
pushing
got
on my
Fur over
pedals
here.
so hard that I'm pushing my chair back from my whole entire computer.
3 Kiowas.
So this is tons of aft stick here. I'm making it tonight. I'm making this. Yeah, I'm making this.
Like
I'm
3
making
little
this.
just wasps.
Nope,
Just
nope.
buzzing around. here.
More, and then less of this, and less of this, and less of this. And there we go. I'm on. All right, you got space.
That's not me.
Ah! Whoa! I didn't
Whoa.
even do that control The wind literally just tipped me over. Like, cause I'm full collective down. And the winds tipped me over. Watch, I'm probably not gonna be able to take off.
My
I bet you.
airspeed is indication is 0 right now.
Nah, I can't even take off right now. Cause it tipped me over. Look at this.
Oh yeah, I could easily land here, but you gotta get closer there.
No, now you have to land on.
Do I have to land sideways?
You have to land on the nose of the ship now.
No, I can still land on here. Unless this guy's gonna do it first. There's space for me. There's space for one more Kiowa, I think. I mean, you can maybe squeeze 3 in, you just have to organize it well. And I think you'd need to be closer to the superstructure of the
No,
ship for
this
that
dude is not. This dude is not landed safely here. Whoever is approaching the helipad is not.
Oh, now
gonna
the
make it
screw
safe.
turns on this animated here. Yeah, I'm the one who's hovering off the side. This is far waffle.
Are my blades cut short? Yeah, Fart Waffle's about to
I don't
cut
think
his
so.
blades off. Watch this.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get some distance. Kevin is in the chat. Says, "What's up, boys?" How's
Oh,
it
they
going,
cut my
dude?"
blades off instead. He said, "What's up, boys?"
All right, I'm gonna land at the front of the boat. We're
Fart
doing
Waffle
Kiowa's silly things
cut
just to
blades
practice
off.
our. I mean, he had to have damaged his.
That's funny.
No
as fuck.
way he didn't. But
That's
I'm just
super
concerned
funny.
because there's a so there's like a SAM system here. Oh, how the hell am I supposed to do this?
All right, chat. Let's see what Whisper can do.
I'm gonna come around and do it on the other side.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time I... Never mind. Alright, let's see.
You've done this before. How do I do it?
Okay, here's the trick I want to do. Just stay in the air. Stay in the air for right
Yeah.
now. So this is going to take a little bit of aft stick and some mainly, like mostly right stick, but it's going to be significant aft. But before you do that, you're going to put me in, coach. Put it in me, coach. Alright, here we go. Let's see what he's got. This is Whisper right here, by the way. This is how ugly that dude is in real life.
Yeah, look at my skinny little wrist.
Look at this dude's nose. Look at how asymmetrical his nose is, bro. You could punch this dude in the nose 10,000 times, and all you're going to do is just break your knuckle. Alright, so what you're going to do is just give it a little nose forward. That square, the right
Yes.
side of the square is what you're aiming for. You're going to put the skids on the right side of that white line.
Oh, but
Actually,
there
I would
is-
say this is the way harder way. You could go and put the nose of the aircraft toward the nose of the ship, and then you could land in that gray area to our 3 o'clock. That little
Oh,
patch
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
You could
okay,
easily
I'm-
land there.
that's way
You could
easier.
easily
That's way
land there
easier.
than what you're doing.
It would not be difficult, but there are the
No.
big like railings and there's the same
Yeah.
system. That's the hard thing.
Yeah.
And of course there's the anchor chain here, which
And
makes it so much
you're
harder.
flying diagonal. You're flying sideways at 14 knots. So there's so much more crosswind. It's not even funny. Just land literally in this point right here, and your tail rotor is not even gonna hit that anchor system at all.
Yeah, I underestimate or overestimate the size of the Kiowa. It's very small.
Yeah. Just keep it in your vision. Keep it in your vision at all
Well, I'm
times.
gonna hit.
Keep it in your Keep it in your sights at all times. Be able to see it at all times.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna try and put it down.
Okay.
I had to just get
Did
it.
he make it? Oh my gosh, the
We're
rotor is
good.
not hitting. He might have landed on the chains,
That's
but
fine.
that's okay.
That's
You landed on the
fine.
chains, it's okay.
It's
We're
safe.
gonna- we're
Okay,
gonna-
yeah, I could easily get this way farther forward. Let's try and do that actually, just for
Yeah.
shits and giggles. I'm
Just
gonna
a little
be killed
bit.
trying to do this though. I don't care if it was hard landing. I just wanted to move forward and not die. Alright, he's gonna struggle. Alright, I'm gonna watch this happen and then I'm gonna peace out.
I just shut off your fuel for you.
I want that on.
No. We're turning it off.
No.
Why? You don't need it on right now. We already landed. Look at this. Look at how we landed. He actually made it. The blades are somehow... Oh wait, no, it looks like you might have damaged the tail stabilizer. But the rest of the aircraft does not touch anything.
I don't see any damage to anything on my screen. He pieced out. Couldn't do it.
No, he bugged out. He could not land like us.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Why are you beeping? Off, off, off. Off, 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 off. Turning my battery off.
You turned it on again. Stop turning
You
it
need
on.
to have battery 1. I don't think you actually need to do battery 2. I don't ever do it.
FADEC and ignition, you didn't turn off. I did that for
Oh yeah,
you.
that's true. Thank you. And the mass mount display. That's gas.
Particle
Soft.
separator, everything
Why
else
don't-
on the circuit breakers are turned off. The master arm.
Why did you turn all of the circuit breakers back on?
I didn't. I turned them off.
You did. I turned them off, and you turned them all back on.
That's besides the point.
You even know which way they go. It's just like they have to not be what they are right now.
I don't need to know which way they go.
Oh, it just registered that there was a
Why
tape
did it-
between you.
Why did it take that long?
Because he just quit. That's why. Because it now registered. How did he destroy your blades, but not his, and was still able to fly?
Because his blades are moving fast as heck, and so he
But
just
still,
backed
them
mine.
colliding with anything should have damaged them.
That's not how physics works in DCS.
I know.
In real life, it might be
DCS
different,
has
but
its
this is
own
how it
rules of
works.
physics.
Alright, chat. That was a solid stream.
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed our
hopefully you all enjoyed
F-14 sortie and our educational helicopter insights.
I was thinking of doing a video on that, but maybe I'll just take a clip from this. Except it'll be 720p, but whatever.
Totally worth it. But hey, you all should definitely subscribe to Whisper DCS on YouTube.
Yep.
Check out Whisper on Instagram as well. He does some pretty killer posts there. Subscribe to
Occasionally.
your boy Jimbo VR. We will
check out Gas
definitely...
Turbine while you're at it. Join the
Yeah.
Discord too.
Yes, check out Gas Turbine.
See,
You got a
Gas
lot to do,
Turbine-
guys. We leave you with a lot of homework. So
I was gonna say,
if you
we're giving
forget all
homework.
these assignments, just run back
We'll
the
know.
stream, and just run back the VOD. You'll be
Yeah.
able to see all of it. But join the Discord, follow Gas.
Because we're gonna get graded on this.
Yes, you all are gonna get graded.
And
for
also,
sure.
we're expecting for everybody who joins Discord to learn about helicopter stuff. We're gonna expect you to study, and we're gonna quiz you on helicopter things.
That is true.
Yeah. But anyway,
Without further ado, we're gonna let y'all be easy and keep it sleazy. We will see you next time, and thank you for tuning in. Peace.